Yins like books? Of course you do. Pittsburgh is as packed with bookstores as a Primanti sandwich is packed with whatever kind of meat they put in there, but we're not talking about sandwiches, we're talking about books. Unless you're talking about book sandwiches, you know, where you take two of your favorite books and put a thin layer of mayonnaise in between? Yum. I'm Boaz, and you're watching the Yinzer Shopping Network. White Whale Bookstore is located on Liberty Avenue in Bloomfield, and they've always got this wonderfully curated selection of books. Right now, one of the books they're recommending is The Secret Lives of Church Ladies by Disha Filia. There are 9 stories in here that chronicle 4 generations of characters who are grappling with who they want to be in the world. It's gotten raved reviews from pretty much every book reviewer in the world, and it's a 2020 National Book Award finalist. That's a big frickin' deal. Congrats, Disha! Adlai and Jill and the crew at White Whale are also recommending a few other books that are written by Pittsburghers. Want a psychological thriller? Try The Illness Lesson by Claire Beams. Want a moving coming-of-age story about the immigrant experience? Try Dominicana by Angie Cruz. Want to go on a poetic Afro-futuristic journey? Try You Don't Have to Go to Mars for Love by Yona Harvey. You can pick up any of these books at White Whale Bookstore in Bloomfield or from their website, whitewhalebookstore.com. Now, let's play a game. It's Pierogi Toss from the great folks at Commonwealth Press. Now, this game is sort of like cornhole, but with pierogies. You don't need the whole elaborate setup. Just grab a pot, put it on the other side of the room, play against your friend, try to throw the pierogi in there. Looks like I just won. Great job, me. Anyways, this game is so fun. It comes with these 6 cloth, non-edible pierogies you can play with a friend, play with your whole family, and it's all made here in Pittsburgh. Even the little plastic pellets in here, they're from local recycled plastic. Now, personally, I prefer my pierogies filled with potato, not little plastic pellets, but hey, I'll give it a pass because this game is pretty darn fun. You can get a game of Pierogi Toss for yourself at compressmerch.com. Hey Adam, go long! Another great local bookstore is the Tiny Bookstore located in the North Hills. Now, Leah and Bill, the owners, sent us a few more book recommendations. For the little Yinzers in your life, they're recommending this set of Mr. Rogers poetry books. So they've paired the classic songs of Fred Rogers with these charming illustrations by Luke Flowers. Take a look inside. It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair, but it's you I like. It is weird how much this bearded man in this book looks like me. Does Luke Flowers know me? The crew at the Tiny Bookstore also have a book recommendation for all you sports fans out there. The Turnpike Rivalry, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns by Richard Peterson and Steven Peterson. They also recommend Dance on Saturday by Elwyn Copman. It's a book of short stories that's not only written by a Pittsburgher, but some of the stories take place here in town. The Tiny Bookstore offers curbside pickup at their shop, or you can head to tinybooksonline.com. Oh, what's that? We've got Rick Seaback on the line. Rick is a Pittsburgh treasure. You know him, of course, from all his wonderful documentaries on WQED. Rick, what's the latest?
Ho, ho, ho. Happy everything. You know, if you guys are talking about Pittsburgh-made products for holiday gifts, I just want to remind you that WQED has lots of DVDs that make great presents for Pittsburghers here or far away. And Happy Holidays in Pittsburgh is just about perfect and pertinent for this time of year, the shortest days of the year. This has light from Christmas and Kwanzaa, as well as Hanukkah, and even Ramadan, which happened at this time of year when we made this program. And, you know, you might want to consider jumping in the river on January 1st as well. And I can't say all the titles because there's just too many. But if you want to find a full list of all the programs, both local and national, all you have to do is go to shopwqed.org. There's a full list of all the programs. You can make your selection there. If you don't want to go online, you can call 1-800-274-1307, and someone will help you with all the selections. And I wish you all a healthy, healthy holiday.
And happy everything to you too. Thanks so much, Rick. Love that guy. You ever wish that you could capture all the fun and excitement of mushroom hunting in a board game? Well, you're in luck because former Pittsburgher Brent Povis has created just the game, Morels. This is a 2-person game that lets you forage, saute, and trade mushrooms in 30 minutes of action-packed play. It's for ages 10 and older, and I recommend it for any fun guy. You get that? You can pick up your own copy of Morels at Games Unlimited. They just opened their new shop on Forbes Avenue in Squirrel Hill. Or you can buy it from their website, gamesunl.com. Oh, also, they recommend the Tiny Epic series of games, which is by Pittsburgher Scott Alms. We're almost out of time, but I'd be a jagoff if I didn't tell Yins about this book that needs read. It's Pittsburghese from Arn to Yins, and it's all about how people talk here in Western Pennsylvania. It's got a well-researched introduction about the origin of Pittsburghese, and a glossary of all the terms and special pronunciations that you probably already know and loved. This might be a helpful gift for any Pittsburgh newbies in your life, and it's published by the Heinz History Center, who also publishes a bunch of books that might make the perfect gift for the Pittsburgh history buff in your life. They recently published this book, 57 Servings from the Heinz Table by Emily Ruby. There's 57 short chapters in here that tell the story of the ketchup empire that started right here in Pittsburgh. And for all the Kennywood lovers out there, check out this book, Kennywood Behind the Screams by Brian Butko. This goes through the history of all your favorite Kennywood rides and attractions, from the Log Jammer to the Penny Arcade to Garfield's Nightmare, the Phantom's Revenge. They're all in here with wonderful photographs too. The Heinz History Center has published so many wonderful local history books. You can either find them at the gift shop at the Heinz History Center, or you can go to shop.heinzhistorycenter.org. And that's all the Pittsburgh books and games we've got for today, so start shopping! I'm Boaz Frankel, and this is the Yinzer Shopping Network. See you later!